All right, Shalom. For the phones, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Habakak, Kodash, Bakatam. The bottom of the apostles and elders, great millstone, and to all the argument across the globe, put you in the word of truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. Sunday an hour for the great millstone, Campbell, Chicago, with a walk and talk, various topics. I remember an old title the apostles did years ago. It was called what the world says versus what the world says. And I want to touch on that a little bit. And also go into, if Lord willing, the time permits, to go into standards, man, and what the world standard is according versus what the Lord's standard is. And first thing that came to my mind was obey your thirst and do as I will. Esau promotes a sensual gratification spirit upon this place, man. Where it feels good, do it. Do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you happy. Well, the Lord's not concerned with making you feel good or what makes you happy. To really, the scriptures talk about fear the Most High, keep the commandments, for this the whole duty of man. All right? Not out here bowing down himself to every deceitful lust and, every pleasure that you can have comfort in, so to speak. So you get, I'm just going to get a couple of these here, not in any particular order. It says, Romans 13:14, but put ye on the Lord, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, make no provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. All right, so that's totally goes against what Babylon teaches, man. Babylon says to pursue your happiness, to fulfill your pleasures. All right? But the Lord says what? Make not provision for the flesh, man. Don't give room to every sensual desire that you have. Okay? We have to learn to put our flesh under subjection. And I was just talking to a brother the other day. It's not always talking about sexual desires or things like that. All right, about putting the flesh under subjection. It could be just not drinking pop or not drinking alcohol for a while. All right, not eating bread. Getting up early and work out as opposed to sitting in the bed till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All right. What Outcast said, get up, get out, and do something. The days of your life pass by, man. All right. Galatians 5:16 says, this I say then, walk in the Spirit. You should not fulfill the lust of the flesh. See, if you're walking in the Spirit of the Lord, all right, you have no room to sidestep or miscarry. All right, this is something that I battle with. I've had battle with. I've seen brothers battle with it. Sometimes it's hard to put a string of victories together. All right, but the point is, man, you got to keep on trying to put things in its place. All right, and you do that by meditating upon the Lord. All right, keeping the eyes single. All right. So for the flesh is against the spirit against the flesh. These are contrary one to the other. So you cannot do the things that you would. All right. So our spirit wants to do the right thing. Okay, but we're in the flesh. But look, hey, we're stronger than that. Okay, we're not out here to live a life of riches and fame and glory, so to speak. Not as the world sees. All right, we're not out here giving in to every wind of doctrine and every opportunity to be in happiness and jollity and that partying spirit and that reveling spirit, man. All right, this is a place of persecution. This is a time that we have to serve here in jail in Babylon. All right, you know, this is not a place to have a party at, man. Do we have fun in the truth? At times. The Lord gives a little reprieve from the hustle and bustle, so to speak, of our daily life. And, you know, some of us play softball, some of us lift weights, and, you know, you may have tickets to go to Great America or a White Sox game or Bulls and Bears game. There's nothing wrong with that. But once that's done, you're right back to reality. You're right back to the realism of the world. All right, you know, out there chasing money. You know, but we're out here chasing the glory and the riches that man can't corrupt. Because the world tells you what, you know, that gain is godliness. That if you're rich and you got things going on that the Lord is dealing with you. And we have brothers who are financially straight and stable. You know, they're able to bless brothers and help brothers out in times. All right, but we're not here to be rich. All right, and we're not measured. Matter of fact, the abundance of things. Might be possessed. So, right, because America teaches you the more you have, the more the Lord is blessing you. All right, but the scriptures say, and we're going to get that, I'm going to hold on to that. With food and raiment, be there with content. Let's get that first. My blue light has been kind of acting up. Food, raiment. It says, 1 Timothy 6:8, having food and raiment, let us be there with content. All right? You know, we got to be content and and to be happy with what we have, man. Food and clothes. All right? The Lord allows you to get a new pair of kicks and, you know, bless you with a couple extra dollars to go get some new threads. Hey, man, that's the blessing the Lord bestowed upon you. But we're not chasing after every new trend, every new iPhone, every new model of car, every bigger inch television, man. You see? But to be happy with the things that you possess, food and raiment is what the Lord is required to give you, man, so to speak. All right? Hey, what your parents used to say? All I got to do is give you clothes, put a roof on your back and feed you. All right, that's the way the Lord thinks, man. Where do you think they got it from? All right? It said, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. You see? So we're not want to be chasing after money. All right? Don't get discouraged when people call you broke. All right? Hey, but we're rich in the Lord. All right? The scripture said we have this treasure hidden in earthly vessels, man. The earthly vessels is our body. It's what we possess right now. All right? The true riches is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of these scriptures. But look at all the people who are rich in the world, man. They're miserable. They can't go where they want to go. They're being followed by paparazzi and fans. You see? They got to hide and rush from the hotel to the limo because you got a media circus outside, man. Okay? These people have, they're buying million and billion dollar yachts. You know, you hear these people, man, talking about money can only buy you so much. After that, you're just repeating. You know, how many houses can you own? Can you live in at one time? How many cars can you drive at one time? All right, these guys got shoes boxed up into the ceiling, man. Whole room full just for clothes and shoes, man. You see? See, more money, more problems, man. All right? You know? And with money, you know, they're able to pay people off when they get in trouble. You become targets of scams and schemes and people trying to rob you of the little substance that you have. All right, if you're rich, you're even a bigger target. All right? It says hurtful lust was drowned men in destruction and perdition. Right, man. You know, you go around, you're indulging and being around things you never would have been around if you didn't have money. If those people didn't have money, they wouldn't be able to go to Epstein Island. Or they wouldn't be able to rub elbows with the elites and be partakers in with human sacrifices and the sex trafficking, or the Bohemian Grove rituals, man. All right. Verse 10, back in Timothy, 1 Timothy, says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. All right. So it's the love of money. All right, people you see on social media, would you do X, Y, and Z for this amount of money, man? And people are, hey, bring it on. I sure in the hell will. I'll sell my brother for $10,000 and I'll eat doo-doo for $50 million, man. Well, what about integrity? What about integrity? All right, what about your morals? You see? What about having a standard of dignity to yourself, man? All right, it's all about chasing that bag. Get it while the getting is good. Make that money, girl. Don't let the money make you. You see? These are all the things that the Lord, that the world says, but it's contrary to what the Lord says. All right? It said, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows, man. All right? You know, these celebrities, these rich people, man, they're targets for tax evasion. All right? They're involved heavily into drugs and pedophilia. All right? They become prideful, stingy, so to speak, man. All right? They don't think about the poor. You don't think about your how about Shemi Awashai. All right? You know? Some of them can't sleep at night. A lot of them are known not to have mirrors in their home. You see? They're undergoing these sex changes and BBLs and all these manipulations of their body, man. Just because they don't feel secure about themselves, man. All right? All right? King David said this, rich, forget thee. I believe, man, I want to see, damn. Oh, poverty nor riches. The water. The Proverbs 30:8 says, remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. All right? So we don't want to have these vain thoughts about chasing worldly and earthly possessions. Okay? But to think upon the Lord and the riches that He's given us. All right? Just understanding His name. All right? So remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. So you keep asking for balance, man. You don't want to be too high, you don't want to be too low, but you want to be even keel. All right, riding a wave of a balance. You see? Feed me with food convenient for me. All right? So food and raiment be worth content. Lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Lest I be poor and steal, and take the name of my power in vain. All right? Because the more money you got, the less time you're going to have to think about your Lord, the less work you're going to, the less time you have to do the work, you're worried about chasing that bag. You're watching the stock market. You're watching your investments, man. All right? And you don't want to be too poor to where you are cursing the Lord for being in your lower state. Okay? But these riches will not deliver you in a time of trouble. All right, let's go back to, I'm going to get to Luke 12:15 in this. I want to keep that point. Right, so let's get this. The riches won't deliver in the day of trouble, man. Damn. I want to say riches deliver. The money won't deliver. I don't think it's money. I don't think money's ever even a scripture. All right, well, pretty much money won't deliver you in the day of trouble, man. All right? Man, fellas, get this. Cast silver in the street. Oh, hold on. I gotta get it, it's bothering me. The hell is not showing up, man? Right. So the Proverbs 11:4. So the richest profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death, man. All right, so all that money that you have is not going to stop the Lord from rendering a judgment upon you, man. All right, you can't pay the Lord $1 billion to stop a missile. All right, you're not going to be able to pay the Lord your pension, your 401k to stop you for not giving the MOTB, the mark of the beast. You see? All right, there's nothing that you could do. All right, to there's no amount of money that can save you from the judgment of the Lord. But righteousness delivers you, man. All right. Okay. So let's get back into Luke 12:15. And he said unto them, Take heed and beware of covetousness. For a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesses. All right. So it don't matter how many cars you got, how many retro sneakers you have, how many square footage is your home. All right. All right, but we want to be rich in heavenly things. All right, so we gather up the treasures. I can't see. There's a glare. Okay, this is it. Oh, it's the same chapter. Let me continue reading it. Salakia. So Luke, get back to up here. 13 or 15. Right, Luke 12 and 15, I'm going to jump down. And he saith unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of things which he possesses. We already broke that down. We'll jump down to 33. It says, verse 33 says, sell that ye have and give alms. Provide yourselves bags which wax not old, a treasure in the heavens that faileth not, where no thief approacheth, neither moth corrupteth. All right? So our treasure is in the heavens, man. Can nobody steal our glory? Can nobody steal our reward that Yahweh Shai has in his hand, man? All right? Nobody's going to be able to oppress those who have gotten the victory, man. All right? So we have this treasure in earthen vessels. Second Corinthians 4 and 7, but we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us. All right? You know, this treasure that we have, man, all right, is something that cannot be touched. We're gathering up our treasures and riches in heaven, man. Not in a 401k and a trust fund and, you know, Bank of America and Chase and Fifth Third, all right? You see? But we're chasing uncorruptible crown, man. All right? Not that guy on TikTok going around, how much money you got in your bank account? And they'll be like, oh, I got 400,000. I got 45,000. Little kids walking around with bank accounts, all right, more than mine, man. You see? Being vloggers and gamers and, you know, ain't nothing wrong making a little extra money, man, but you're not chasing these things, man. Okay? All right, let's get this. Gang. So, 1 Timothy 6 and 5. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. All right? You know, you're around people always talking about how to get a bag, how to scam, how to manipulate things and create a bigger monetary gain for you, man. All right? Your pastors teach you, you bless him, you'll be blessed. All right? Yet they're still living in, all right, in the worst parts of the neighborhood, having a water and electricity cut off, man. I've seen, I've been in part of a church like that, man. People were homeless, all right, had no electricity or food, expected them to tithe. Nobody helped them, you know. I've never seen a brother in the truth be homeless, had their lights off, their gas off. You see? But godliness with contentment is great gain, man. All right? The Lord wants you to be holy, man. All right? Not like the world says, man. You know? The more you got, the more you're going to be appreciated, man. Got these rappers walking around with these fake chains and people thinking that they got all this damn money. The diamonds are fake. All right? They're walking around with prop money in their pocket. You see? All right, the world, the world of foolishness, man. The Lord don't say chase money, man. So seek ye first the kingdom of the, it says, man. Matthew 6 And 33, but seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things should be added unto you, man. All right? You know, so seek the Lord, man. Apocrypha says this, thrones, for desire. This is Wisdom of Solomon 6:21. Says, if your delight, get to the point. Wisdom of Solomon 6:21. If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O you kings of the people, honor wisdom that you may reign forevermore, man. All right, because a true king, all right, is going to rule wisely. A true king is wisdom. You can't buy wisdom, man. All right, you can't buy this truth. When I say buy the truth, you can't go and pay $1 million to have the Spirit of the Lord on you, man. You can't have $1 billion, pay $1 billion and get these breakdowns and understand and break down these scriptures, man. All right, but the Lord gave it to us. All right, that's something that we did. See, but of His mercy. All right, the world doesn't teach you to be humble. It doesn't teach you to be meekness and to be kind. But to show you, but to tell you to obey your lusts, chase that money, man. And also you forget about the Lord and think of yourself as a Lord, as a God, on the wicked side, because we are lords and gods and kings and princes. You see? So with that, I'm going to say, Call Halal, Yahweh Shem Shai, Dabban the Apostle and the Elder of the Great Millstone. So I can across the globe, pushing the word of truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom and a Baba Ball.